Good morning campers, welcome back to the Daily Meat. Another portion of meaty goodness. It is Friday, the 29th of May 2026. Yeah, we've got that Friday feeling. It's the end of the working week. A bit cloudy today. It's supposed to be a fair bit cooler. 24 degrees. Hopefully it don't rain. And yeah, taking the puppies for a quick walk up the garden. Just gone 9:30, and this time 1 year ago the meat wagon was boarding a ferry in Dover heading to Europe. Oh yeah, but here we are, still in Blighty, best daily dogging channel on the whole of YouTube, taking Bruno and Maggie for a gentle stroll up the garden. Look at that vitality, campers. Yeah, so it's a bit more bearable weather for the puppies today. So I'm just going to take these for a quick stroll up the garden. Then I'm going to take Bruno for a bit of a bigger walk. I'm going to pop down to the local Cinder Ash Park. Get some energy out of Bruno, because I've got some things to do today. So we're just heading up to the Manifesto bushland. Look at that, campers, very green, very green. Look at these. These are going to be pears. Look at that. Look at that, campers. These are little baby pears. Yeah, we'll have to try and make some pear cider this year as well. Well, the weather's a bit cooler today and overcast. We need to check out a new addition to the camping setup that I've been sent recently, and yeah, involves nature, involves being outside. There you go, Maggie's coming up at her own pace, no rush. Isn't that right? Bruno's just been inspecting what's been eaten by the cats. Isn't that right, Maggie? We've been sent a tent to check out from Reactive Outdoors. So I'm thinking we could use this space around here to give it a little test run. So after I've taken Bruno for a walk, I'll get the tent, I'll bring the meat wagon up here, and then we'll give the tent an unboxing. We'll set it up and see how it looks, see how it fares up. Should be interesting, campers, should be interesting. Something we could use on future adventures. Yeah, hopefully these clouds thin out a bit today, because the way it stands at the minute, it looks like it's going to rain. We should be okay. There is a bit of blue sky popping through there. So we're back at the park. Bruno's enjoying a good sniff. Oh yep, graffiti's still there. Nice. Added litter. What have we got? We've got a Blu-ray there, campers. Vortex jelly pops, and we've got red. No, sweet. I ain't got a Blu-ray player, but if anybody wants it, it's on the little herb garden there. Where the clouds are clearing and the sun's decided to make an appearance. We're just standing in the shade under a horse chestnut tree. Well, I am. Bruno's in the sun. He's loving life, campers. He's loving life. He's been having a little sniff around a few other doggies. Need to get rid of some of that puppy energy. Yep, Corey's still taking a faceful there. Well, campers, we're back at the campsite. Look, we found Twiglet. How you doing, Twiggy? Hello, pushcat. Yeah, good kitty cat. You need to stay in the shade and stay cool. Very warm day, campers. Very warm. Look at that. Disappearing back into the wild. Oh no, he's hanging around. So we're back at the homestead, up the campsite. And yeah, I've got something cool to check out. So recently had an email from Travis from Reactive Outdoors. Was asking if I wanted to check out one of their tents. And yeah, it's no No rush, no deadline, no pressure to get the video done. Just whenever you feel like it, we'll send you a tent, and we just want your honest opinion of it. So today we're gonna give it an unboxing and set it up. So I've got a space ready, and this is the tent, the Reactive Outdoor 2-step cabin tent, extra large sized. Apparently this can sleep up to 10 people, and doesn't require any poles, no instructions. It's a self-inflating tent. You literally open it up, press a button, and it sets itself up, which is ideal because with my back and my arthritis, this is why I don't really go camping a lot in tents anymore. The old body ain't what it used to be. So anyway, I'm going to open it up, see what we get in the box, and then we'll start inflating it. Well, the sun is out now and it is getting remarkably warm. Ooh. Let's be careful we don't pierce anything when we're opening it. Yes, apparently it doesn't come with any instructions, which is good because I don't normally read them. Okay, so we've got a big bag. Look at that, campers. Let's unstrap it. Got the RO Reactive Outdoor logo on the side. Well, there is some instructions attached to it. So yeah, tent setup instructions. Unroll the tent, lay it flat on the floor, peg the 4 corners into the ground. Important, close both valves, the white valve and the red valve. Install the battery and turn it on. Now let the tent work its magic. Allow tent to inflate for 3 to 5 minutes. When the air pump stops, gently lift the air beams into place. Peg the pre-assembled guy lines and open the roof vents. Well, all sounds simple enough, which is quite good because I haven't set a tent up for many decades. So I guess that's the battery. Comes with a USB-C lead. It's got the USB-C charger on the bottom. The socket. Pigs are in there. So this is in the bag actually. Pigs and instructions are in the bag. There's this basic cheap pigs. Put them to the side. Thank you for your purchase. Got a QR code on the back there for more. Right, move that out of the way. Then we've got a couple of little straps there, bit of a strap-on number. Then we'll open it up. So I'm going to go and quickly lay this out on the ground and work out where to put the battery. So the dimensions of this tent, from what I've read, are 3.7 meters by 2.7 meters wide, and it's 2.1 meters high. So we should have plenty of space there. Nice bit of clearance from the trees. So yeah, just in this section here should be just fine. I'm guessing this is the ground sheet. I need to move this out of the way. Windy campers. I'm not actually sure if that's a ground sheet or whether you put it inside the tent. Whether it's just the floor in there. I don't know. I don't really make tents very often, and damn, looks like it's gonna. Oh yeah, we need to work fast, campers. Rain is on the way. Well, let's check their website, and it says free camping tarp. So I'm just going to use it as a ground sheet. Let's just open it up. What I'll do is I'll peg these corners down, and then I suppose we can always hook them in. First of all, we've got to close the valves. Close the other one. Right. I'm hoping the entrance is this side. It doesn't matter if the other side anyway. Right, let's get the battery in. That in. And press the button. Oh, rain starting. That's good timing. Let's put you on a time lapse, and then we'll watch it get fully erected. Well, the pump's still going. It's only quite weak now. There's cover there. That is actually massive. The size of it next to the meat wagon. There you go, stopped. Wow. Look at these little storage compartments. Look at that, that literally took the video about 5 minutes. The video's about 5 minutes long. Wow, look at the size of it in here, campers. Bit hard to see on the video. I've got you on the wide angle. Look at that, I'm 6 foot. Bit of a loose thread there. Look, I've got somewhere to hang my torch. That is actually really impressive. Let's have a look through the bush. Let's have the bush angle. So you've got the guy lines that we need to tap into the ground with the pegs. It's got 2 doors as well. There's one on the back. Double entry campers. Look at that. Keep it nice and cool in the summer. I'm actually really impressed with that. I feel like I need to take my shoes off when I go in there. That is impressive. So you've got windows there. Stop the old mozzies getting in. You've got the toggles if you want to roll that up. Yeah, they just clip in there. Let me just try that out a sec. actually get my trainers in and we'll close the door. And we've got a bit of netting on that door as well. That'll stop the little pinchy fly things getting in. It did say about opening these vents. I don't know how just the dirt when it's still inflating. Like it, plenty of space in there, campers. So even if I rock up at a campsite and I don't want to sleep in this, I got the meat wagon. I could always use this for the kitchen area, a little chill out zone. Have a few cheeky juices in here. Wow, this is a fair good size. But I would say getting 10 bodies in here would be rather tight. You could easily get 3 single air beds in here and still have some space. Personally, I like a bit of room, so yeah, I could get my table in here, I could get the power station. I've got some air mattresses. Get my table in here, put my light in there. In fact, let me go and get my light. I've managed to open the roof vents. The flaps are held down by Velcro. You pop them out and then these little extensions Velcro in just up there. Well, considering it's quite blustery today, holding up too well as is. A hole there to get your 240 power into the tent, or even get a solar panel out here, charge up power station. So this keeps the electronics nice and dry. I'm presuming if you press that button again it will deflate. Another hole there for the power. Right, got my Nebo Galileo Air 1000. Comes with a hook. Does that fit on there? Look at that, camper's perfect. And there we go, we are illuminated. Ideal, campers. Just got to be careful not to bang me noggin. Yeah, I need to trim some of these threads. So these are the air beams. They're quite solid actually. Quite a nice bit of girth to them. Look at that. Probably get halfway round with my man hands. There's a little bit there I need to trim off. That's very impressive, campers. Let's get the mood lighting on. Look at that, campers. We're good to go now. We're good to go. This is ideal. Very impressive. Nice, I like it. Can't believe the size of it. She is a girthy little number. So yeah, it's 2.7 metres that way, 3.7 that way, and then 2.1 to the very top there. So am I right in saying these are just little storage areas? So you can get some pegs, peg these bits down as well. So I'm presuming the tarp is the ground sheet. It seems to be the same floor plan dimensions. I've wrapped them around the little hooks there where the pegs go into the ground. So if we have got a heavy shower, I'm guessing we ain't going to be having the door open. There's no porch such. Oh, it's blowing in the wind a bit. Blowing in the wind. I ain't going to fully peg it down today, so I'm going to take it down in a little while. But I'm sure once we shore it up, I should make it a bit more taut. It's got a built-in fly sheet, and also we've got some storage. Got some pockets there, both sides. It is quite warm in there though, but it's a muggy day. So I think my first impressions of the Reactive Outdoor 2-step cabin tent, it's quite impressive. Literally, first step, get it out. Second step, press the button and put the pegs in the ground and sort of flaps out and stuff. And then third step, have a cheeky juice and wipe your sweat off your forehead. But yeah, the quality seems decent on it. It's a good size as well. I don't think you're going to be doing much in the way of wild camping in it. But if you go to like a campsite or a festival, or just have a chill up your garden, I think this is ideal. Yeah, I think 10 people would be a push. One person and a dog, that's a good size. That is a good size. But yeah, family could easily get in there, and especially if you've got a sweet camper van, you can keep a lot of your stuff in the van, or if you want somewhere for the kids to sleep while the parents sleep in the van, or vice versa. Yeah, that's good. Oh. And it's nice having the... Oh, it's warm now. I've closed these windows. It's nice having the head height as well. But in terms of how well it lasts, durability, we'll have to find out. We'll do a camp in this very soon. I may go to a campsite, I may camp up the garden. Trouble is, round here we get rodents, and I don't want to be sleeping in here at night and then get a little hole in the corner and a little visitor appears in the middle of the night. That ain't good. We may stay up here. Either way, this is going to be a good little addition to the camping setup. I'll just chuck it in the back of the van when we go on our travels, and if I fancy staying at a campsite, within 5-10 minutes, you're pretty much set up, you're all good to go. Get the airbed in there, table, power station. Yeah, it's massive, look at the size of it, campers. Right, so I've had my fun. I'm going to disassemble this because it's lunchtime and it's getting quite warm. Let's see how easy it packs back up again. Always the fun part. Unfortunately, the battery is only to pump it up. So to take it down, you need to open them 2 vents again, the white and the red one, and let the tent collapse and push out as much air as possible so the tent is flat. Remove battery and place it back in its storage container. Right, okay. Yeah, it should be fun. This is going to be the hard bit, getting it back into that shape. Pump charging up. Apparently you get 5 uses out of a fully charged battery, and just make sure you charge up before you go. I've got it plugged into the power station and it's not even registering as using any electric, so it's got to be under 1 watt to charge that up. There's some small print there, I can't see that. And also in with the battery with some free tent repair patches. If it ever needed, just peel and apply. Nice. Right, so I managed to get the tent all back in, including the tarp. Wasn't too bad actually. Yeah, it's quite easy to get back in the bag. Once you undo them red and white valves, it pretty much deflates itself. And then on the 3.7 metre sides, you fold it in both sides, and then fold it in again so it's the width of that bag, and then just roll it up nice and tight. I used to be a market trader and I used to roll market sheets every single day, so yeah, that's a duddle. I got it in there, it's fine. And there you go, as if nothing was ever there. It stores nicely into the van. I need to find out how much the weight is. I did have a look on the website and I couldn't see it, but if I do find it, I'll put it up now. Well, campers, I was just on Reactive Outdoors website. Apparently it weighs 5.8 kilos, so not heavy at all. And there's also some other information I found. The high tensile air beams is built with 4 layers, a durable 210D Oxford fabric outer shell, a bonded polyurethane lining, a waterproof barrier, and a reinforced TPU core. The multi-layer frame delivers serious strength without rigid poles, engineered to handle wind, rain, and repeated use in tough conditions. No joints to snap, no metal to bend. Just solid, reliable performance, ready for any campsite. 2-step cabin tent features a 3000mm waterproof rating designed to withstand sustained rain and high wind exposure without breaking down. Every seam is fully sealed and tape reinforced, forming a continuous watertight barrier across the entire structure. No saturation, no weak points, just proven protection, engineered to perform no matter the forecast. A bit like myself, campers. And the mesh windows and doors are precision engineered to keep air moving through the tent. The built-in airflow system helps reduce condensation and keeps the interior feeling balanced. The result is a cooler, drier and more breathable space, whatever the weather outside. It was quite muggy up there earlier, it was quite warm. But apparently you can get up to 2 queen size air mattresses. What's queen size in English? That like super king. Be a bit tight, but yeah, you can get a fair bit in there. So this is on Reactive's website. I got the extra large size, which comes with a free tarp, which we're presuming is the ground sheet. That's what we're going with. Currently 62% off. Low inventory, £399.95, £400 pretty much, give or take. The large size, £279.95, and the small size, £249.95. Yeah, so they're saying up to 10 person, but that would be very tight. If you're at a push and you need it, you could squeeze them in there, but you're going to need to keep them mesh windows open just to get the airflow going. But no, very impressive bit of kit, and I'm looking forward to going camping with it. I'm going camping tonight. I'm taking the meat wagon, and yeah, we're not using the tent. I'm going to take Bruno with me. I was very tempted to camp up there tonight, but no, I've got something else planned. Maybe next week we'll do a cheeky little camp in it. But yeah, thank you very much, Travis, for sending us the tent to check out, and I hope you guys have been impressed with it. My first impressions, very impressive. Nice big size tent, very spacious, easy to set up. If like me you've got arthritis and a bad back, dodgy knees, ankles, hips, you know, everything, I'm falling apart. That is a game changer. And even put it all back into the bag. It ain't that heavy. It was quite easy, and it's just simple. Nice, I like it. No messing around with poles. I'm sure we'll get plenty of use out of it in future videos. But let me know what you think to it in the comments section below. But yeah, it's just coming up to 3 o'clock. I need to get this portion of the daily meat edited and uploaded because I'm going camping tonight. It's Friday. I'm doing a cheeky Friday night camp. Hopefully the video will be up on the main channel for Sunday for your viewing pleasure on a Sunday evening. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and you'll be able to have a little sneaky peek of where I'm going tonight. I hope you enjoyed this portion of the daily meat. A bit different to our normal one. Bit of a run through of a tent. Maybe more things like this to come on the channel. So I'll put a link to the Reactive Outdoors 2-step dome tent in the description and the pinned comment. So if you're interested in buying one of them, you know where to get them from. That'll do for this portion of the daily meat. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon. Stay meaty.